Okay, so we were having some trouble with our key fob for our Nissan Altima 2011. One of the key fobs worked, the extra one did not, so we thought that perhaps it was the battery, because the battery was low as it indicated inside of the car. So I went and got us a new battery, which you can see I have already installed it. When you do, I think on the 2011s, it's 2330, I do believe. Let's see. 2032, I'm sorry, 3 volts. When you do change your battery, you always want to put the positive side down on that, and to make sure that it is completely secured. Now, after I did change the battery, I went outside and I tried to see if the key fob would now open the car, and it did not. Even if I pushed the button on the side of the handle to the car, it would do nothing. So being as though I do work in electronics, I said let me go ahead and open it up again and see if there's something in there that maybe I'm missing, something that that is hindering the fob from working. So as you can see right here, let me see if I can turn it. Right beside the battery, there's a couple of prongs. These 2 prongs right here are actually gonna touch this little copper pad. That copper pad right there is giving the whole fob its energy from the battery to the fob. If those are completely smashed, it will not touch properly and you will not get any power to your fob, so you might want to check that as a first indication. Secondly, there are 4 little prongs right here that you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I point to it again, there are 4 fobs right there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are for the battery. They will completely touch the battery. As you can see, they are on a slant. Now, if those are not properly straight, or if one of those tabs are bent over, it is not touching the battery correctly and you will not get any power to your fob once again. Or if they are too flat. And as you can see right there, it says do not touch. Okay. So what I did is I took it apart, and I had one of these little tabs right here. Actually, that one was completely bent underneath. Now, before we decided that we were just going to change the fob, we actually called the Nissan, and they said that if they couldn't do anything with the fob, or if something inside of the fob was damaged, that they would have to replace the whole fob, and the price on that would be $200 and some change. So all I'm saying is, before you take it to your dealer, please open it up and see if there's something that does not look correct. If there is something that does not look correct, if one of these prongs, being the 2 prongs beside the battery, or the 4 that actually touch the battery completely when it is closed, are bent, try to fix it yourself gently. If you do end up breaking it, you will have to pay that $200+, which is just the new fob, battery, and the labor for them to do it. If you can bend these slightly upwards, that'll give it more room to touch the battery. And just check to see if perhaps one of these little pins right here are bent underneath or over top, and then your fob should work, unless there's something else that's going on in here that you will not be able to fix. So there you go, and after you do that, you just put your fob right back together. And you put the key back in, and there you go. And your fob should be fine. Thanks.